opened my eggs up this morning and found that a little colony of ants had found one cracked egg. That's not going to stop me. They will be defeated. The interesting thing about dust is it's able to find all the little oil spots very easily. How you doing, Des? You still look a bit grumpy. You'll be right, mate. Not long to go. Today we're going to leave Hamilton Station, work our way to Dalhousie Springs, have a dip, a wash, first wash in a few days, make our way to Mount Dare Hotel, cross the Northern Territory border into Fink, and then make our way to the Uluru Roadhouse.
I've got my feet in the mud and you don't realize how with a walk down the alley you got me twice.
The bike fell over when I was standing still. That's how heavy it is. Woo! Look at John making the most of it. Doze is holding up well. We just hit a shitload of rocks. Front wheel is still intact. There's no punches yet. John, find some wood. Touch wood. John just tapped his own head. At Hamilton Station we met 3 4-wheel drives that had travelled this road the day before. They asked whether we had any spare tubes. We said yes. They said you're going to need them because between us we had 5 punches. They wished us good luck and off we went. This particular day of riding turned out to be the most dangerous, treacherous section of road we had for the entire trip. We had to deal with sand, washouts, and really severe washouts too. They dropped like 2 foot, like just as you're coming around a corner. Oh, look, the road disappeared. At the end of the day, we were both mentally and physically exhausted. Just have a look at this road here, if you could call it a road, and just imagine what it's like just keeping an eye on the road and just trying to avoid as many of those rocks as you possibly can. Kilometres and kilometres of rocks and crap, and we're looking forward to a nice smooth road.
Smooth.
This is made for cows. Dodge those. Alright, we have some fuel.
Yes.
That would suggest that something happened, and there's some other activity
Come here.
over here.
A little collection on you.
Oh yeah, there's another.
Yeah.
I've got a collection of
Little
dirt
souvenir. You take that home with you.
on my hat. It was a miner. Yeah, just coming around the corner. Wasn't going very fast. That's probably the problem. Just got into the stuff, and then bang!
Found a bit of pipe.
It might come in handy.
Oh no, it's not pipe. It's just a bit of pipe.
Woo! Rest time.
Light from the sky burns, and you see me come around from the other side. Come on, set the light in me, the light in me. Ooh, light from the sky.
wonder if this stuff belonged here or someone just went, here's a good spot to dump the crap we don't need. I guess that question will remain unanswered. They love their palms out here. Get a couple of palms in.
As soon as you see a palm tree, it makes you feel a bit
Paradise.
more paradise, doesn't it?
Just step through the back door. Palm tree. Laundry all the way down the back there. This is the question you need to ask yourself. Someone was coming along and thought, here's a good spot. Let's just build a homestead here.
John and I are discussing just how difficult it would have been for the pioneers to live out here, to travel anywhere. Horse and cart or on horseback would have taken days to do anything, get anywhere.
And we're complaining about the rocks and the sand and the corners where you fall. Seriously, that was a basic corner. It's going too slow. Didn't give it any respect.
Is this the last time I can see you in a while? Is it the truth that you'll be living tonight? We should take a walk down the street.
We've made it.
You have made it.
Dalhousie Springs. Getting pretty warm out here. John just stuck his feet in. Oh,
It's head warm.
we've got some flotation devices here to help us.
Floaters. Alright, get in you go.
Right, you go in first, John. Hold those pants up, buddy. Oh, there's a butt crack.
Look at that.
Look how much weight he's lost.
Oh my god, he's like a fucking sauna.
You better wash yourself. This is what temperature we put our spa at.
Whoa! Yeah. That's good. I wonder where the heat's coming from.
What'd you do, a wee?
No. Some water on me.
Right, 2 days without a shower. Oh shit.
Because I've been having showers.
Holy moly.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Your old sack's going to tuck up once you
Woo! This is... How the hell does it get that hot?
get in there. It's cool, isn't it?
Holy shit, this would have been good in the morning. Oh,
Oh, where's that stubby?
I tell you what. You're not going to believe it. I really wanted this to be cooler. We might have to try and find a cooler part. Oh, I can stand up. I found a mound. I'll be able to wash my hat.
I think so. You need to wash that dirt off.
Yeah, after the stack.
That little
It collected
going
it.
away gift.
Turned my hat into a plough. And they reckon there's fish in here.
Yeah.
How the hell does a fish survive in this?
Yeah, well, they've obviously adapted over time.
Oh,
I thought it would have been just a big deep hole, but I'm touching the bottom here all the way.
goodness. Alright,
Well, there's no backpackers here, mate.
we're here, we've got the whole place to ourselves. So John, you can skinny dip like you wanted to.
No, I didn't want to do that.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, I misheard. Oh, that's right, you were hoping
That was
some
a story
skinny
we
dippers.
heard.
You were
Right.
hoping some skinny
That
dippers
was
would
a
be
story
here.
we heard from old matey at William Creek.
I
That would have been too good to be true, to be honest. No. Yeah, that's good stuff.
I just realised it's not completely
You
waterproof.
just realised you got your phone in your pocket.
Yeah, no, I just realised the back.
Oh, she hadn't got the seal on her.
Yeah,
Oh.
so I was just
You're
glad.
just about to go down
I was
under.
just about lucky I turned, I would have stuffed it. Woo, that was lucky. I got the skeleton backing on it so we can hear less wind noise, funnily enough.
Just put your fingers over it, like a couple of holes.
I'm going to put the camera over here.
I'm starting to get wrinkly already. Good for the elbow, though, the wrist.
Well, well, well. Mother Nature is weird. Middle of a desert. Hot springs. 37 degrees. Best part is sitting out and letting the wind hit you. It cools you down. Ooh, it's nice. So we are 9 days in. We've racked up some Ks.
I'm losing count. Whew. The breeze is good though.
Yeah, it's nice. I'm dry.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, top half's dry. When you're dry, all the flies come. John's just putting his flotation device back.
Yep, saved me life, that did. Wasn't thick enough though for me.
Yeah, there's another one over here, John.
It was a little bit underrated.
Use this one.
For big fellas?
Need 2. He hasn't finished, he's gone back in for more. Oh, he loves it.
Oh, well, God, I've driven all these miles, I might as well get in it.
2,500 kilometres to have a bath.
Be more than that. Yeah, it'd be just over 2.5, I reckon, what we've done so far. You've only seen, what, 1 car all day, Rod?
1 car.
1 Land Cruiser, which I nearly put pinstripes down. Doing the polite thing by waving.
It didn't quite get off the road enough.
It was just me waving and hitting a rock and going, ah!
Yeah, it was one of those roads where we were averaging about
50?
And there were large sections where you were much slower than that.
Could have been worse though. Someone's obviously just gone through and patched up those washouts.
Yeah, well, everyone was saying how bad it was for rocks and everything. It was, but I was expecting it to be a whole lot worse. So.
You're staying very, very still. Still, do I lose my tail or not? Do I hold on to it?
Leaving Dalhousie Springs, and John's just found a nice little comfortable place. It's like trying to get a teenager up in the morning. He just doesn't want to leave. He likes it. We're just sitting here under this shelter, basically
Fucking
stalling for time. We'll put the gear back on, it's going to be too hot. We're going to head into Mount Dare, which is I think 60 odd Ks from here, and then probably have a meal and then see what we do. We might work out how far it is to Fink and go to there. Right now, without any real clothes on and the wind sort of just coming through and hitting wet shorts, this is the spot to be.
You down, and I know that I was not always around. I made you feel alone. You spent most of your nights just sitting on your own. I should have done so much more, like giving you the things you asked me for. And I know I was wrong. What I try to tell you with my song, tell you with my song. What if I said I'm sorry? What if I'd make a scene?
Mount Dare was once a cattle station. Mount Dare Hotel that you're currently looking at was built in 2006 and is basically a tourist stop where you can get fuel, accommodation, a meal and of course a drink. For many, this is the last stop before they enter the famous Simpson Desert. These photos warn of the consequences for when it goes horribly wrong out in the outback, and apparently it's not cheap to be rescued.
We met a bloke who had a bit of carnage with his trailer. He just had this little trailer. What what the hell are you doing up here with this?
Like a camper trailer.
No, it was just a little storage sort of pop top thing. It was, probably 4 foot by...
Wasn't made very well.
But,
But he took it down that track.
he ripped the shock where it bolts on, the shock's off, and then we found out he took it down that track, and I'm thinking, no wonder he freaking ripped it out.
The photos on the wall had prompted us to tell Graham, the owner of Mount Dare Hotel, about that trailer. We asked him what the road was like between here and Fink. He said, "Oh, it's fantastic at the moment, just like a highway." We're not sure if he was taking the piss or not, but it wasn't exactly as he described.
That you give me one more chance to make you mine. What if I said I'm sorry? What if I said I'm sorry?
The road should get better, mate. I'll get better. And
Northern Territory. We made it so far. Yeah.
Now I'll let you be the judge. Does this look like smooth as a highway to you? Oh, and see this dry river crossing coming up there? By my count, that's 1,967.
This is as good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin.
Here comes John. Just gone through an extended sandy bit. He's wishing he had a steering dampener.
Today and not tomorrow.
There's a soft bit just here coming up. Oh. Through it. You'll be happy now. Back to the rocks.
So clear a light as any to see the horizon in the far.
You made it. Did you have it off?
What?
What's that?
Green? Sand?
Did you have it? Oh.
Wader over.
Good
First
on
one.
you. One. Good job.
3,000 Ks. One.
It's nice to know you're human.
Oh, that's sand.
Yeah, that's sand, all right.
Fucking mirrors. Righto.
Hopefully there's not too much more.
You went alright?
Yeah. Keep the speed up. It's hard. This helps
Hard.
a lot.
Right?
The dampener helps a lot.
Oh, good.
Alright.
Today and not tomorrow. There's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day to
Just arrived at a gate. Just there. Just waiting for John to come through and close the gate after him. His big bike with no dampener and all the weight and higher tyre pressures makes it so much harder for him to get through the sand, and I've figured out how to sort of do it on mine. Hopefully he's okay. It's been a little while. It's been about 4 or 5 minutes. So hopefully he has not had it off his Bluetooth is not working, so he can't call me. Give it a few more minutes and then we might have to go back and just see. There he goes.
It's a good day today. It's a good day to live.
I'm not sure the Flintstone method of stopping is a recommended bike technique, but John gave it a go.
Oh, you love that, don't you?
Bit of sand, John.
Hey,
Bit of sand.
this is nothing.
Just stop at another gate. Just waiting for John. I'm his doorman today, opening all the gates for him. Here he comes.
John explained to me he had to stop and put the rubber protection that wrapped his windscreen back on. It had rattled off, which was hardly surprising given we'd crossed over, in my estimation, 3.7 trillion corrugations. And before you scoff, I'm not prone to exaggeration.
So what do you think, John?
Hey,
You like these sandy roads?
yeah, they're good. Keep you fit.
They do. They keep you thinking. They work out your whole body, your brain.
I've just ridden all that distance and I haven't looked out one way.
No.
But we did see Fink.
Yeah, we saw Fink.
Yep.
We think we saw Fink. Now we're a third of the way to
Caligaroo or something.
where we hopefully they have a pub and a bed.
Cabin.
We've earned it. No energy to put up a tent
No
tonight.
energy for tents. There's 126 from back there. We've done 40 k's.
Yeah, so a third.
Righto.
After the sun went down, we did get to enjoy this lovely light show, but as soon as it disappeared, it was us against thousands of animals that thought the road was a great place to gather. If you type into Google Maps Fink to Colgara, it says 147 kilometres, but it also says the estimated travel time is 6 hours and 32 minutes. That might give you some idea of the condition of the road. When we rolled into Colgara last night, we found the owner of the roadhouse in the bar. He asked where we'd come from. We said from Fink, and he said, "You guys are mad. You realise how dangerous that road is at night?" We both looked at him and said, "Oh no, we know. We saw all the thousands of eyes staring back at us."
Oh yeah, no slow leaks. Don't be worried. You look all good, Rod. Hot Rod.
Must be some really good riding.
Still got some knob left there, though.
Yeah, no,
It's still got plenty of time.
it lasted quite well in the dirt.
Oh, no, you'd be right in the dirt. It's the bitumen I was worried about.
Yeah, well, that was the thing.
I reckon you'll be right on that, to be honest. Hang on, just adjust some glasses. Done. You ready for brekkie?
Yep. My mum used to say, beggars can't be choosers. And after the type of breakfasts we've been having the last 9 days, this was luxurious.
See this big rock in the background? That's not Ayres rock, even though John tried to trick me. He's like, there it is!
Oh,
Nope.
It is.
Wasn't born yesterday. Doesn't look anything like it.
When you come over the hill, you would have said, oh, there it is.
John's a funny bugger. Hey, John! Some sand! You could go straight up that now. All that practice we had.
It's easy